Hello, sixth graders. We are on applying percents unit, and our lesson today is on sales tax, which is 7-7 from our textbook. And our learning target today is I can solve real-world problems involving sales tax. Okay, so a couple vocab words here we have is sales tax and total cost. Sales tax is an extra percent of the price of the item that is added on after. Okay. And then the total cost is when you take the sales tax and add it to the original price of the item, that gives you how much the new full entire cost is. Okay? So to find the total cost, there's two methods, and here's our example we're looking at. A video game originally cost $74, and the sales tax is 5%. What is the total cost of the video game? So the first method is to add sales tax to the regular price. So you take this 5%, okay, I'm going to zoom in a little here, okay, and we want to, basically we first have to find 5% of the $74. That'll tell us the sales tax. Then we add that on, we add the sales tax back to the regular price. So we turn this 5% into a decimal, move it 2 to the left, or if you prefer to use fractions, you'd have 5 over 100, and you multiply it by the price. Okay, so 0.05 times 74 is $3.70. So sales tax on this item is $3.70, and we add that back on to the original price. Okay. And so the total cost of this video game would be $77.70. Now the other method is to add the tax percent to 100%. Okay? So you would take 100% plus the tax percent, and you would get a total of 105%. Okay? Now the way that this works is this 100% finds you the total cost, or that's the $74, the whole cost of the item, and then you add the sales tax, the 5%, and it already skips this step where we had to add them together at the end. This takes care of it. Okay, then we turn the percent into a decimal, move it 2 to the left, and multiply by the total price. So you take the 74 and you multiply it by 105. So 74 times 105, and you get 77.70. Again, that gives you the total price. So that 100% accounts for this, $74, and then this little 5% here takes care of the tax. So two methods, you can pick whichever way. Okay, so here's an example. What is the total cost of a sweatshirt if the regular price is $42 and the sales tax is 5.5%. First, I'm going to turn this fraction into a decimal, and it would be 5.5%. Okay, I'll do the two methods. First, we find 5.5%, so 42. Move the decimal 1, 2 to the left. 0.55. So we multiply those together. So that's finding 5.5% of 42, and that equals $2.31, so tax is going to be $2.31. Then we add those two together. Okay, so we're taking the $42 and adding on the sales tax, the $2.31. That gets us $44.31, so the total cost of the sweatshirt would be $44.31. The other method is to take this 5.5% and add it to 100. So we get 105.5%. Turn this into a decimal. Now some of you would say, well, there is already a decimal. You still have to move it 2 to the left. So it would be 1.055. And we take that and multiply it by 42. 0.055. And we should get the same answer. 44.31. Okay, so no matter what method you do, you should get the same answer. Okay, we have another example here. Horatio plans to buy a new kayak that costs $1,849. He lives in North Carolina, where there is a 4.25% sales tax. Okay, our first step here is to calculate the amount of sales tax. Okay, by finding 4.25% of 1,849. So let's turn the percent into a decimal, move it 1 2 to the left. So we would have 0.0425, and we multiply that by the price of the kayak. Okay. Round to the nearest cent, and since we're talking money, that's 2 spots after the decimal. Okay. Which is $78.58. Okay, so that was 1. Question 2 says, what will be the total cost including the sales tax? So now we take the price of the kayak and we add on the sales tax. Okay. 1,849 plus 78.58. And our total cost of the kayak with the sales tax is $1,927.58. All right, a few examples to go through here. Number 1, if the sales tax rate is 7.25% in California, then how much would you pay in Los Angeles for a pair of shoes that costs $39? So 2 methods. You can find 7.25% of 39 and add it onto the original price. Or you can find, add 7.25 onto 100 and then find 107.25% of 39. I'm going to do the first method. So turn 7.25% into a decimal. 1 2. Okay, so that's it as a decimal. Then you take that and you multiply by the price of the shoes. 725 times 39. Rounded to the nearest cent, so 2 spots after the decimal, because we're talking money, $2.83. Take the price of the shoes, add on the sales tax. And that would be $41.83 for the pair of shoes. Next one, the price of a new car is $29,900. If the sales tax rate is 6.5%, then how much sales tax is charged, and then what is the total cost? So first, let's find the sales tax. 6.5, turn it into a percent. 0.065 times by 29,990. $1,949.35. So that's how much sales tax there is. Then the total cost of the car, add that on. And the cost of a car with sales tax would be $31,939.35. Okay. One more. If the sales tax rate is 7.375% in New York State, then how much sales tax would you pay in Albany for a $34 pair of pants? And Albany is a city in New York, so we are using this percent. Okay, so this as a percent turned into a decimal would be 0.07375, and we're going to take that number and multiply it by the pair of pants, which are $34. 375 times 34 So tax on that pair of pants would be $2.50, round to the nearest hundredth, 1 cent. Now, the pair of pants plus sales tax equals $36.51. Okay? So just find the percent with the sales tax, add it back onto the original. Okay, so you can go back and rewatch any part of the video you're still stuck on. Otherwise, look in the examples in the textbook or the online tutor videos. Otherwise, you can take your 7-7 Part 1 NICU at this time.